So, Abbadir contender? Well, let me tell you right about now. Let me tell you right about now. Fucking Without Waves comedian. I'm guessing that's 4th, 5th studio album from this band, apparently. I just found out about this band, and I'm wondering, why now? Why now? Just... And by now, I mean back in February, and I'm just now finally getting to it. Hell, I'm more mad about that, actually. All thanks to Metal Meltdown, by the way. That's how I found out about this damn thing. And thank you. Because I can't seem to put this thing down. Like, it's always has a space in the back of my mind, musically, what this thing is. And I've already hinted and talked about this thing in a certain context about how I was referring to the Crusade, the Become the Mights band, the Crusade. Yeah, this was that other album when it came to the more extreme aspects of it. Essentially a progressive metalcore band that is very more rooted around mathcore, kind of, sort of. Even though there's another album people are talking about, apparently it's the Callous Dow Boys, and I get it. But yet, for some reason, I'm more thinking about this thing still than that thing. And Metal Trenches gave that attention. But my thing with this thing, this thing just fucking hits every aspect of everything that Metal Meltdown says is here. The Porcupine Tree influences, in every aspect, from the Porcupine Tree influences, from the Dillinger Escape Plan, Devin Townsend, to the even, whether it be his more Ocean Machine, or to the extent of his stuff from Strapping Young Lad. If you are into prog and this extreme style of it, even maybe some elements of Opeth, even some Leprous around the end with falsetto-wise at the beginning of the final track 7 with Hold Your Breath. Good grief, just fucking that and even Gojira to a point, and especially the staccato of the way they handle let me tell you about now, and then just how it pummels you every time with the riff is just fucking. And the fucking vocals on this are very reminiscent of Devin Townsend's screams when he's fucking bringing it. Just fuck me running. Even to some extent, they have some sense of humor. I mean, one of their tracks is literally called Algorithm, and it's literally them fucking spewing numbers of 1, 6, 2, 8, 9, 14, 41. With the drums coming in, and then the guitars, Animal Kingdom's pretty funny, like, just, I'll be your, with such fucked up but the hysterical lines of, I'll be your pheromones, I'll be whatever the fuck you need me to be tonight. Yet still throw up lines while singing, we'll light the world on fire! And still working, and set and setting, I think, are like 2 songs in one. Like, the first half is set, and then it kind of stops, and it seems like it's going in another song, which I guess is setting. And then Sleep Deep is one of those good ones. Do What Scares You is pretty heavy in its own right, but I'm even more impressed with, like, Slight and Shadow, to me, which Slight and Shadows is just, has a great little, nice little, like, thing, like, there's a castle on my palm, sliding shadows, dust till dawn. And then a nice little riffing. They still have those vocals as well, and just the great use of melody and all this. Worlds Apart is a great little soft little song, even with how he hits his falsettos for that is different. The only thing I think some people might have complaints if there is more with their drummers that I just didn't notice initially till my recent listen to like yesterday, which is like maybe my 10th or more. I don't know. I just know I've had to have listened to this more than 10 times. So at this point, and still not tired of it for some reason, because they just do enough on this thing that I'm not bored with it. It's competing with Moontooth right now, if that says anything. So yes, if you hadn't figured it out already, Album of the Year, just Horns Up, and just even the whole thing with lyrics like "It feels like war." Just I mean, it knows how to be intense too with how it does it. Even it's a language that lines like even the way he screams. It's a language that we all speak and the chaos that we all seek. I mean, clearly the more intense moments are more at the beginning, but for me, just it's even more interesting as it seems the album musically matures into something less chaotic and even into some, but it still has a sense of diversity. It's not left itself in that. It still manages to sort of maintain this intrigue that this album has from even the start of how this record is. And hell, I'm already feeling like pulling a meme thing with like fucking good grief. Freaking bridge of everyone is screaming so loud, no one can hear a goddamn thing! Or he's doing it, he's clearly his screams are better though, to be fair, than what I'm doing it. I'd have to let it play to it, but yeah. Fucking woo! Also, the end it all right now, just fucking screams is just fucking epic. If that aren't just fucking makes your hair stand up in like the best fucking way. Just even the fucking man, it's so loud. Just fucking Horns Up. It's fucking, despite even its flaws, it's still somehow worthy of masterclass for me. I can't stop listening to this thing. It does even to this point, and it's been out since February. What is it? Even like Metal Trench has said it was one of the better metalcore records that had come out this year, and he's not wrong. I'm very happy he said that, by the way. But that's about it. Other than that, everything, like, I still even, like, maybe the snare hit has a certain issue to it, maybe, but, or is it the bass drum hit? How it was mic'd, or if it is programmed or not. It may seem noticeable in that, but that's kind of like a nitpick to me. This coming from the guy who talks pretty good about, like, certain particular Tesseract albums that say they have snare issues. Albeit Altered State and freaking Polaris, dude. I still rock those records more than any of the other albums, and those two have those obvious issues. So, like, yeah. what did you guys think of this? I hope I convinced you to like this thing as best as I can. I can't stop listening to it. It's an intent. I mean, I can't say it's for the faint of heart either, but if you like something that's sort of progressive and sort of weird in its own right, but yet somehow also has a sense of thought put to it, to where everything just isn't super like ridiculously edgelord. It actually like fucking hits and it fits, and it's like just it knows when to pummel you. It knows when to lure you into this, almost lure you in with moments that have this, that makes you feel like, even if some lyricism doesn't say so, it makes you kind of get into the headset of someone that's somewhat sociopathic, I guess, the way this is, especially comedian and everything. It's just fucking, oh. But yeah, what did you guys, just Comedian by Without Waves. It's up there, guys. What did you guys think? Leave a comment below. Let me know of this video. If you liked this video, rock that like button with us if you must. Hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell to get more videos very soon. And there are other albums I know we're coming out. Apparently, I know of one that's one of my faves that I have talked about that I need to talk about. I just didn't get a thing printed off for it, like I do these lately. So eventually, it's gonna happen. I'll talk about either that or it'll be in a catch-up. It's gonna happen that way. Other than that, I think there is sometime soon. I think I'll be finishing up Schmoedown Rocks officially, because the Schmoedown Spectacular 7, I want to say, or 6, which is the end all be all of the Schmoedown in general at this point, the big grand finale, if you will. And so I'm probably going to do something with that. Other than that, check me out on the Burn Pit. Link in the description below. If you like this, again, if you like this video, rock the like, throw some mouse, all that other stuff. And as always, guys, keep it random, keep it real, keep it rocking. I'll see you in the next video. Take care, y'all.